The Winner Circle Sports Betting Podcast. Sean Higgs coming at you here. It is Tuesday, the 16th of September, as we do the video here for Thursday Night Football. Matt Fargo joining me, as always, on a Tuesday. And listen, we got Dolphins and Bills coming up shortly here. We'll get to in, let's just say, like 2 minutes. That's what it takes for me to do a little rundown here. You're tuning into the channel. Like, share, subscribe, notification bell on. So you know each and every day the free pick videos roll out, whether it's a baseball. We got baseball playoffs coming up. Maybe who knows? Maybe somebody will do a shorty on WNBA. I don't know. You're not going to get that from me. But college football, NFL, absolutely. Absolutely. Football Friday Live, you know it. 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Matt Fargo in attendance for the Football Friday Live, along with Mark Lawrence. But again, here you go. Like, share, subscribe, notification bells on. Free picks are the free picks. And listen, NFL, we're off to a little slow start here. 4-8. But if you want our best bets, our top plays, all of our premium action, you know where to go, gamblersworld.net. You've already missed out on the super deal that was $25 a week. Now you got to dig a little deeper if you want that NFL All Access to the Super Bowl. Now it comes out to about $37 a week at $5.99. So still a good value there. I'm going to say, though, probably your best bet value-wise would be the 30-day package, all sports included, and it is guaranteed to show you a profit or we crash your back. Again, all sports. Whatever floats your boat. Every what is it? The whole kit and caboodle's included, as they like to say here. Again, 3, 7, 30-day packages, guaranteed. And, of course, the all-access pass, $69.99 for those big days. Saturday, college football, college hoops, NFL Sundays. When guys have multiple packages up, that's where you want to go. Now, again, the free picks are the free picks. 4-8 minus 490 with our NFL. So we got to redeem ourselves here, man. We're down a little bit here. That's all right. You know, how was please, I should say that. Please tell me you had winners this weekend or last night in the NFL.
Yeah, Monday. What'd you think about Monday? I'm really starting to really like Baker Mayfield. What he can do. He's the situation he had in Cleveland was a mess, obviously. And he's going through different coordinators in Tampa, and he's just getting it done. I think he became the first quarterback since the merger to lead a team in their first 2 games, the game-winning touchdown with under a minute left. Pretty incredible stuff. And
I got my teeth kicked in yesterday with a pair of underdogs there. So not a good Monday for me. That's listen, it is what I'm now I'm back to a 500 record in NFL. I'm spinning the wheels a little bit here early. I get a dog. You see how the dogs do for me. I take a favorite. It doesn't cover. It's I'm not worried. Again, it's
First 2 weeks are always tough. Yeah, it's always tough early on. Some of these teams you still don't have a read on. I think I'm 1 game over 500. It had some bad breaks. I'm not going to cry about spilled milk or anything, but Jacksonville was a brutal loss on Sunday. They should have come away with that game. And then Denver was just a disaster in the fourth quarter. So a couple bad breaks there. But, Cincinnati, I feel bad for Burrow. That dude just can't catch a break with injuries. It's too bad. If you're a Bengals fan, it's brutal,
You mentioned Baker, and I don't want to go off on my little QB rants I like to go off on all the time. But maybe, just maybe, struggle a little bit, you sit, you learn a little while in the league, and as you get older, you get a little better, right? We see, Flacco came in, and again, he's not lighting the world on fire, but you saw bits and pieces of him when he came back with the Colts, tearing up these defenses because he's experienced. A lot of these young guys, just bad football. I mean, it is. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. Whether staying in school at one school for 4 years, maybe sit behind a veteran and learn for a year or two, just the defenses. But they just want to throw these guys in here with a new head coach and a new coordinator. And, oh, by the way, we don't have that many preseason games, and we can't have 2-a-days because we don't want you to get hurt. Right. I think it definitely – sure. I mean, how many guys are franchise change-your-life quarterbacks? There's not many of them.
Nope.
There's not many of them.
Caleb Williams just looks lost right now. I mean, granted, he has a new coach, new coordinators. I get that, but For somebody like him, he should be sitting behind.
You're bringing up Caleb Williams. How about the fact that somebody like Lamar, who has multiple MVPs, kind of gets credit? He's like, oh, he's not really a good passer. He's not that good a quarterback. Like, there's people who don't think he's a good quarterback.
Right.
You know,
right.
Like Hurts is another kind of lightning rod kind of QB that people love or hate. It's you know, forget about the young guy. I mean, Caleb Williams looked like trash. J.J. McCarthy looked like trash. Yeah, hi, I'm not going to play a snap, but people expecting me to come out here. Oh, the coach knows he let this guy leave. Yeah, well, how's he look? He should be 0. He should be 0-2.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and the Baker Mayfield. Yeah, the Baker Mayfield thing. I'll go back to that real quick. When he went to LA for 2 or 3 games a couple years ago, I think that did wonders for him. Just to be with McVay for a month or whatever the case may have been. You know, McVay's a really smart coach with quarterbacks, and I think that really helped him. And just when he gets, like I mentioned, that he's had multiple coordinators throughout his career, and it's even happening now in Tampa. But he's been in the league for what, 6-7 years now, and it takes time. And I think he's finally getting it. It takes time. It really does. Some quarterbacks get it right away, but that is so rare. Like you said, a franchise quarterback right out of college is so rare. Bo Nix did really well last year, starting right out of the gate. But a lot of these quarterbacks, like Cam Ward, looks lost right now. But he'll come around. It just takes time for a lot of these guys. It's a different game from college to the NFL.
Absolutely. We got 2 quarterbacks today. Tua Tagovailoa turnover. Josh Allen MVP. I like that little name for him. I heard somebody call him that when he was in college. This kind of fits. Miami as a 12-point underdog here in Buffalo, total 49.5. I saw when a little email came from our guys, like, I wonder the last time the Dolphins won in Buffalo. I actually looked. I think it's at 2016 with Matt Moore at backup quarterback position, a 34-31 win. You got to go back to 2016.
Wow. Yeah, I didn't have a chance to look that up. That's
Wow. And that's snapped a 6-game losing streak. So you're talking 1 win and so 6 games in 2016. So what? 1 win in 15 years in Buffalo.
Yeah,
a house of horrors to say the least. All right, let's just look at this game. I mean, what is there to say here? It's a 10-point big spread. You lose 33-27 to Drake May, 33-8 to Daniel Jones. I know it's a short week for Josh Allen. I thought he'd be, and the Bills in general. I had the Jets on Sunday. I thought that was, I had an 8.5 early on Sunday. Like, I'll take an 8.5 here early. A nice number there with the Jets. I thought Justin Fields run a little bit. We saw Lamar run. Overtime game, high scoring, late night. Jets should be able to put up a 20 spot here and hang close. 30-3, and he's out, and Tyrod Taylor gets to start for the Jets in Tampa Bay this week. But if you can't slow down Drake May and Daniel Jones, although that's our guy Chip Trimis's comeback player of the year pick, what do you think Josh Allen's going to do here?
Right. Yeah, I think it's Buffalo nothing in this spot. I didn't touch the Buffalo Jets game. If I was going to play it, I would have been on the Jets. I didn't play it. I thought it'd be a letdown spot for Buffalo coming off that massive comeback against Baltimore. And Buffalo did what Buffalo does on offense. They score 30 points. Doesn't matter. But the defense. They gave up 154 yards, I think it was. So what a turnaround from that Baltimore game. Granted, Baltimore is a much more dynamic offense, but what they did on defense, I thought, was pretty special on the road, divisional game. Now coming back home, Miami's broken. I think McDaniel is. I think his shtick is done. Comes across as a quirky guy, smart, brilliant guy, whatever. But I don't know if he's lost the team already. I really don't know. I know Tyreek Hill has been going off a little bit here and there. So I don't like laying a big number, but Buffalo has been the team where if they win, they cover, and they've been laying a lot of big spreads at home the last few years, and they just cover. They're a cover machine, And you say, short rest or whatever, but there's a system I looked up earlier. Favorites of 10.5 or more playing with 4 days of rest. Coming off a Sunday game played on Thursday. Since 1983, 26-8 against the spread, 76.8%.
Wow.
Average line is 12.7, so right around where they are now. Scoring differential in those 34 games, 18 points per game. So these big favorites cover on short rest, and I think that's the way we have to go here in this game. It's going to be a public play, but public doesn't always lose.
Listen, it went from 10 to 12, which you kind of agree with the way Buffalo's been playing. I get the short week. You want to take double digits. Oh, division rival, you take double digits. I was shocked that they came back, Miami that is, after the flat-out no-show in Indy. They were down 12-0. Could have been 14-0 if the guy could make a kick, but they rallied back. They showed a little heart, which was – I was not expecting that. I figured, again, I wasn't looking to take the Patriots. I'm like, I'm not a big Patriot. There's a lot of Patriot love out there this year with Drake May and Vrabel, but I wasn't looking to jump on those cats either. I think if this is a typical Buffalo game, and you mentioned them at home with scoring, 10 of the last 11 home games, 33.9 points per game here at home putting up stuff. The team total's 30.5, by the way, here, if you think that's the way to go. Mm-hmm. The 12 from that far, I'm going to say under 49.5 because again, short week. Are they really going to run it up to 40 themselves? Because I think they got to do the heavy lifting here. I think they got to be the heavy lifting. I don't the coach, the press conference after the fact, we lost the game because we lost, and if we won, we would have won. Right. That's it. I mean, come up with something better than that. It was a tough one. I get you. He knows he's on the chopping block. He's not stupid. He hears the radio when he's driving home and the paper and everything else. You can't be a little bit more prepared than that. Can't be a little bit more prepared there than that thing. I feel like this is either a spot where Miami wins outright, right? If they like the coach, this is an outright win for them. Short week for Buffalo, huge win, a blowout win, and Miami's supposed to be, dead in the water, literally, like dead dolphins in the water here. I don't know. I'm gonna say, again, give me the under 49.5 because I don't think they're scoring 20-something points here. I think they're going to be like, you know what? Go to freaking Buffalo. What are we going to Buffalo for? Some freaking wings? Like, what the hell? I mean, they're probably thinking, thank goodness it's September and not November, December when it's going to be, 18 degrees with I wake up and there's snow coming off the lake. They said it was supposed to be a nice day, and all of a sudden there's a, foot and a half of snow because of lake effects or something. I'm with you on the Bills here. It has to be a Bills or nothing play. But again, I'm going to make you want to make your Bills official for the show?
But your call, buddy. Your call. Yeah, let's do that. I prefer that. Although I'm looking at the Miami. This goes back to last year. It's a different team. I get it. But, on the road, they scored obviously 8 in Indy this year. Last year they scored 20, 20, 12, and 17 in their last 4 road games of the season. They're a different team on the road. And, the under, I think, is the prudent play as well.
They're going to get a 2-pack.
I don't know if Buffalo's going to put up 35. I don't know.
That's the hard part, because I think Miami will just mail it in. I think they're done with the coach. They showed a little fight, and then for them to come out and be like a Momo talking on the stage, I think they're done. I think they could see this, especially – again, Buffalo at home, you're putting up 34 a game in the last 10 of 11 games here. You're going to jump out early, which I'm sure they probably want to, right? I mean, what's his name? Got the bloody nose. I thought, look at this. He's hurt. He's not going to come back this game. They got to save him for, they could beat him. Who cares? They win 24-20 over the Jets. They just need Allen healthy. No, they put that dude back in there. They put him back in. So I think if they get out fast here, he's out. They do their thing. 30-10, we get out of there. Nice win. Official picks. You get a little. I guess you get a parlay action today. That's what you want to do with it, huh? Best way to go 3-1 to put in a 14 parlay, but this is only a 2-teamer, and I know you love your SGPs. If you want to go that route, Bills minus the 12, under 49.5. It's a twofer. There's two of us who get two plays today. It's the way it rolls sometimes.
I like it.
Sometimes we're in agreement, just one thing we're going to roll out. Other times we're going to say, you know what, we feel good about both things, and we'll throw both out. But again, this is just a free pick. This is the free pick on the game. You want our best bet Thursday night, you're going to have to go to gamblersworld.net to get that, whether it's a side, total, whatever the case may be, gamblersworld.net for our top premium action. Again, 3 7:30 packages guaranteed. Major League Baseball, by the way, they're still playing baseball. We have a pass through the end of the season, World Series pass, $25 a week, $25 a week. You got teams playing for stuff right now, folks. It's not over yet. It's not over. It's not over until it's over. Or it's getting late early. There's some kind of yogism we want to try to come up with, but I'm not that smart or dumb. I don't know how it is when it's a yogism. If you're smart or you're silly, it's something. But I see you got a Tuesday triple play up here as we do the video today for MLB. Looking forward to the weekend. Anything major going to be on the block for you coming up with a Thursday or Friday, Saturday or Sunday?
I'm not sure about Thursday. I'm probably going to pass this game for premiums, but coming off a great college football week, went 8-4. Some great matchups coming up this weekend. We're finally getting away from these, FBS versus FCS games, which have just been brutal over the last couple weeks. So we're getting some good matchups. Looking forward to the weekend, and we're going to get the NFL get rolled in high gear once again. It's going to be a good weekend for sure.
I have 12 college football loaded as of this video shooting and 7 NFL loaded up for the weekend.
There you go.
So there we go. There we go. I'm not shy. I'm gonna, again, if it's 4 and 4s for a little bit, like it has been kind of spinning the wheels a little bit, it happens. All it is just one little break and you start feeling good about yourself. I feel confident about the numbers. We've been close. You mentioned a couple games. They're right there. Once the proverbial ball bounces the other way, you kind of catch those breaks, and then things get going for you. But I'm loaded up 20-pack, so I'm pretty good for I'm a weekly pass guy. If you want 20 football games, I got you covered here early in the week. Yep, but again, free play Thursday night under 49.5. And honestly, this would probably be a premium here, folks. So you get that one on the proverbial house, as they say, and the Bills minus 12. There you go. Thursday night NFL action. Thanks for joining me, Matt, as always, on a Tuesday. You folks have a good one. Hit that notification bell. Your picks in the comments section. You got plenty of time to get it up. We're doing this here on a Tuesday, so this will be up for a couple days, 2+ days. Ahead of time, please. We'll be giving you a lot of leeway. Bills, Dolphins over under. Whoa. Cough there. A little froggy in my throat. Bills, Dolphins over under, whatever you want to do. Chat it up in the comment section. And that's a wrap. Good luck, everybody. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.